Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to another episode of City Bus Manager. Today we're back in Portsmouth and Southampton. We're actually in Romsey Depot today, where we are going to be making some changes to the Route 211. Now, one of the first changes that I've made here is that the 211 is now going to be run out of Romsey Depot because obviously it runs empty to Eastleigh. It also runs empty to Totton here. So yeah, I'm going to run it out of Romsey because that's further away, and that makes sense, yeah. Now, I think we'll run it out of Romsey just because we don't have an awful lot to run out of Romsey, so it makes sense to do that, allowing us a bit more space in Southampton. Because obviously, if you look, Southampton, let's just put that Evora out. Southampton is full of buses, 98 out of a possible 100. We can't expand that any further, and Romsey, yeah, there's still quite a bit of space. So, yes, Romsey. What am I going to be doing? Well, the 211 needs to have double deckers. Now, I have purchased some research, and we have now got double deckers. So, what I'm going to do is get Flickr up on the PC and search for that, which is very exciting indeed. I realise you can't quite see that as of yet, but you'll just have to trust me on this one. Hang on. Oh yeah, they didn't have them. Ooh, that's exciting. Right, hang fire. There we go, right. Okie dokie. Right, so what we're going to replace our streetlights with is going to be some East Lancs low lines. Ooh. Now, I don't like these, to tell you the truth. I think the East Lancs bodywork is quite hideous, really. Right, hang on. I'm going to put a new group in. East Lancs low line, there we go. We'll have that on there. Now that's going to be 239,000. Ooh, isn't it hideous? Yeah, that's yeah, it's not a good looking bus, is it? Apologies to any East Lancs fans out there. It's just not a nice bus to look at. Now, in terms of, I don't actually know what this does. This doesn't, the primary colour doesn't seem to change anything. The secondary colour does the body, of course. So that can be EB55 2D. Ooh, shiny orange. Shiny orange bus. Right, okie dokie. So what are we going with here for our reg plate? We're going to go with T801 RFG, which for those of you who know your bus is T814 RFG. Did of course belong to Headingham Omnibus. I doubt that it still does. It might do. That has not changed that. Right, okay, hang on. Hang fire. T801 RFG. Already in use. Oh, hang on. Right, yeah, because I've moved over too far. Right, okay. I thought it was odd that it hadn't done it. T803 RFG. And T804 RFG. Beautiful. Right, that is good stuff. So, obviously before Monday, we need to go in and change the 211. So that's run out of Romsey Depot. Romsey. Yep. And we're going to use these. I don't think I've ever used the East Lancs before on any of our saves, so you know, I like to keep a varied fleet. Keeps it interesting for people, doesn't it? I think this is one of the first routes as well that's actually had 2 pages worth of timetables. There we go, right. Obviously 211 there, very, very busy. So that can fit 71 on board. I've not actually looked. If we go over to Romsey, that can fit 98. Okay, so it is a capacity increase. Obviously with the double deckers there. £59,000. I would quite like a President, but obviously the President that we bought, it was the older model, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. I'm sure that we can get Presidents running at some point on our other routes. It's a 212, and that is not busy enough. Oh, it's not big enough, sorry, it's far too busy. 211, tiny little light there. That is going to be a problem. Right, 47 on the hotel transfer orders. Let's have a look. Where are we going? That's not actually too bad. Right, okay, let's get the Balmoral. Chilworth Roundabout. And Southampton. Beautiful. Right, do that. Add the return trip. How many passengers did it say? 47. Right, solo buses then. Run them out of Southampton. Oh dear. That's a problem. That's a point actually. Have we got any more broken buses? Of course we do. We've got loads of flipping broken buses. We could do with doing some research, like buses less likely to break. Do you remember that that stat that we used to have? Or that bit of research we could do? Let's have a look. Can we... reduce repair times. Bus wear and tear by 10%. What a nuisance. Well, they're all driven to the workshop. You can then go in for repair. Oh, you already are. That can go in and have its indicator done. And then to be fair, when we've done that, we should be laughing. I've actually paid off all of these loans now, which is quite exciting, to be honest with you. Oh, who's ringing now? It's like director of inquiries here, isn't it? Good lord. Right, that's all done. Now, what we do need to do is assign everything. Now, Romsey isn't going to have enough. Oh, we don't have enough bus drivers in Portsmouth or Romsey. Right, okay. That's interesting. Let's go and hire some more bus drivers then. Oh no, we need bigger rooms. Right, okay. Tell you what we'll do. We'll head over to Romsey. Deal with this first. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 additional bus drivers. So if we go Romsey. Right. That's interesting. Might have to borrow some buses from Southampton there. Now, what are we going to do about this? So we need a bigger break room. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Bob that down the side there. Beautiful, look at that, and then people can sit in the middle if they so desire. Lovely. Right, okay, that's fine. Now we need some more staff. Right, now we need lockers. Excellent. Oh, nothing's easy in this place, is it? Right, today, Portsmouth Depot. Nope. We have enough drivers. Excellent. Yeah, so it's just Romsey where we have the problem. Now, what I'm going to do, so this, hang on, that's Portsmouth, Romsey. Can we reset that? Yeah. Right, 211. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's reset all bus drivers as well. 211. 211. 211. And if we do that, that will be there. What time's that finish? 15:25. 15:45. 15:55. Nice 20 minutes. I'm sure that'll be fine. Then what have we got? 16:05, 20 minutes. 16:15, 20 minutes. Right, okay. And the problem is I don't know what's meant to be what. And that's 211'd itself, hasn't it? So that's fine. If we just take the 211s off everything at the minute. Obviously these are additional services that we didn't have to contend with before, and we didn't have enough buses before, did we, really? When I say really, no we didn't. Is the answer to that question? No we did not. Right, get rid. So if we start off at position 1, this Evora here, that can do that. Oh. You may as well do that 211. No, I'll tell you what, you can then do that instead. There we go, that's better. I'm not very good at arranging this as it should. Right, 14:30. That can go on there. Right, 1700. Oh, after 1700? Tell you what, apply to this depot, we'll just automatically assign and hope for the best. Right, Romsey Depot, I need more low lines, clearly. EB552D. So that will be T805 RFG, T806, T806 RFG. Right, Romsey Depot. I don't understand why it would do that. Right, there we go. And a 211, there we go. Problem solved. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to need more East Lancs buses. Oh, more broken vehicles. Excellent. They just trash them, don't they, our drivers? They absolutely trash the things. Right, okie dokie, so we've got things out. So they're still coming back, aren't they? Right, 372,000 passengers in one day. Now, obviously, today is a city festival. I mean, yesterday was a city festival, to be fair. So I imagine... Oh, we're in so much debt. I imagine that the 211 is going to be quite busy, because it's busy anyway, really, isn't it? Now, in terms of buses at Southampton, if we've got any double-deckers that are... You know, that we may be able to loan across. We've got the ALX 400s down this end, haven't we? Are you playing out? Right, 3 of them aren't. So these could just temporarily go over to Romsey. Because I think, is that why I bought them? There we go. Obviously it's an ALX, but I'm going to put down that it's an East Lancs low line, even though it's not, just so that it gets for that, you know, for that route. Right, let's try again. So for today, okay, we've only got 16 assignments. Lots of 211s to be had. Right, I tell you what, rather than doing these afternoon shifts, how about we use a little bit of brain power and do the early morning ones? Wouldn't that work better? Yeah, right, 211. 211, and then it gives me a little bit of time to procure new buses. Right, where are my ALXs? So these have got, that's got a full day ahead of it, hasn't it? I'm just intrigued for how much of a catastrophe this is going to be. Right, in terms of, let's just go back, Romsey Depot. Where are my, these things, right. See, that can't do any of those, never mind. Do I take a loan out? No, because if I take a £200,000 loan out, we'll only have £120,000 to play with. Oh, that's a point. Southampton Depot, we've got this now. So we'll be able to stick that on a street like Max, lovely. We have a lot of street lights that aren't doing anything anymore. That's a problem. Let's just nip back to Romsey. Ooh. I do quite like that. There we go. Wrong one. There we go. No, it's all fine. Back to Portsmouth Depot. Any more broken buses? Oh, two more. How? How are they broken? Oh, dear me. Right, now I'm excited for this. So it's 4 o'clock in the morning now. These are going to be coming out of Romsey Depot anytime soon, because obviously they need to go down to Totton and across to Eastleigh. Here we go, right. Naturally, the first one of the day on the East Lancs branded route is an ALX 400. Excellent. Yeah, I mean, these are carrying 98. Alright, here we go, 211. So let's... And these are all already assigned. Right, let's go into Southampton. I have to put some street light maxes on it. Obviously, it's not that much of an issue because these are what they had on before. So even though we've got some double deckers, if we still have to have some street lights, there'll still be a capacity increase, won't there? Where's my first 211 going the other way? Okay, quite busy. Oh dear. Very busy. That really is very busy at this time of the morning, isn't it? Up to Dibden Purley. And then of course it all just drops off down here. What we might need is more of a service that goes through. I realise with all these other buses that are all red on the left, perhaps watching this one is the least of our worries. But, you know, it is a Although this is a city festival, isn't it? So perhaps we don't need to be too excitable. Nice and busy down in Lymington, that's what we like. Right, off we go. Oh, straight light, flipping heck. Oh, so many busy buses. That's no good. Right. I mean, I could put some extra vehicles out. Right, here we go. Dibden Purley. First bus in the morning, quite early going back. Or quite late, sorry, going back, isn't it? Really. What are you all waiting for? The 202. Oh dear. Again, I don't want to be too excitable with it because, I mean, that's full, but it is a city festival. Which actually is a bit of a shame because it means that this hasn't got many on, to be fair. Neither of these have. I thought this was a really busy corridor. Now I've put double deckers on it. It's busy on the street light. Oh, although we got 64 grand in the bank, so that'll do. Still no loans. Excellent. Right, Romsey. Let's have another couple of East Lancs. Oh, look at that. Right, East Lancs, low line. 179,700. Well, we just need to... There we go. Oh, beautiful. EB55 2D. Right, where are you? So that'll be T806. Nope, hang on. T806 RFG, was it? I've already done that one. We'll try 7. T808 RFG. T809. Beautiful. We'll just bob them on there. There we go, that's 3 more tours that we've got assigned. Right, what are we doing in Southampton? Let's have a look. Right, let's insert an additional bus on there. 101, where do you go? Oh, you're in town, aren't you? So we'll put an additional bus on there. Put that Evora out, I've never liked that. 110, how about an additional double-decker for you? There we go. Just, you know, keep people moving. That's what this company's all about. Right, insert additional bus, we'll have that on there. 209, yeah, we'll have one of you. $215, right, what can we have? Put a Citaro on that. Everything else is fairly quiet, isn't it? So that'll do. It's not really, really busy, but you know, it doesn't hurt to just have a couple of additional buses knocking about. In terms of the 372,000 passengers in a day, we are already halfway. Yeah, we literally are halfway, and it's not even lunchtime yet. So I reckon we can definitely do this, people. I'm quite excited for it. I could do with the 178,000, I'm telling you that now. Right, you can all disappear, because I just don't have time to deal with you. Yeah, right, okie dokie. So, if we go back to Romsey, I'm feeling another couple of low lines, which I realise I've put down as double-decker buses, and they are not. I mean, they are, but they're not at the same time. Right, here we go. That can be an East Lancs low line. Obviously, being an East Lancs, it's on a Dennis Trident chassis. That could be T810, RFG, and T811. Ah, right, here we go. So that's going to be a problem. Right, back to Southampton. Stick a streetlight max out on it. Right, I mean, I don't know what this is meant to be. Let's have a look. Have we got anything spare that can do it? No. Something big. That looked like an Evora. No, it's a Citaro. Right, we're back down at the streetlight maxes. Off you go. Same again. Right, Southampton. Emma Jenkins. Well volunteered, my dear. Southampton again. Yep. To be fair, these have got quite a few on. Right, 211. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go back to Romsey. D55-2D. T812 RFG. I can't believe I've got 12 East Lancs low lines. Right, there we go. Now, if I can, I'll buy another one for this shift. Oh, hang on. Right, that's only going to do 46 passengers, apparently. I think it's going to be busier than that, personally. Right, Southampton again. So the idea is that for this one, I'm going to delay it if I can until I've bought another bus to go on it. There we go. Right, another street light for them. We just need £59,000. Okay, that's not quite gone the way that I wanted it to. Right, so that's not happening, is it now? We may as well accept that, so we'll put the street light out instead. Which is not ideal, you know, that's not quite the way I wanted it to go. And we're not going to get to the 372,000 passengers in this day, are we? What a nuisance. Hey dear, well at least it gives us something exciting to do next time, doesn't it? Which is, speaking of next time, sadly that is where we're going to have to end today's video. We're at 30 minutes. Where does half an hour go when you're busy? I know. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you have enjoyed today's video, just do me a little favour, click that like button. It's always appreciated. Do make sure you subscribe if you've enjoyed the video and you want to keep up with more City Bus Manager content. I think we need double deckers for this corridor, personally. But yeah, we'll have to do that next time. Other than that, thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you all next time. Cheerio, everybody. Goodbye for now.